The Center for Human Enrichment, CHE, is a trio student support services program that provides support to a selected group of first-generation college students. The CHE participants come from different backgrounds, cultures, and traditions, but they have one thing in common. They're all first in their families to attend college. Throughout their academic journey, they will encounter many challenges. Fortunately, there are many academic student support programs, like CHE, available to support their academic achievements. As a CHE participant, you will become part of a caring and supportive community that will support your academic and professional growth from your first year through your graduation from UNC. Your journey as a CHE participant begins with the Summer Connections Orientation Program. One of the many activities during Connections is the Ropes course. This event will challenge you to overcome your fears, make new friends, and get to know CHE services, your peer advisor, and full-time staff.
For me, CHE is family and support that I can look up to. Being a first-generation student, my parents really don't understand what going through college is or the workload I have to do. But when you're in the CHE office, your advisors know what you're going through. And even when you're having a hard time or you think you can't do it, they're always going to be there to support you and provide you all the resources you need in order to see you succeed.
What does CHE mean to me? CHE is more like a family. It's a place to go to hang out. It's a place to go and be with friends. It's a place to get away from your dorm. CHE is just support for me. That's what CHE means to me.
For me, one word that represents CHE would be family.
One word that represents CHE to me would probably be diversity, just because they welcome and accept all students from different cultures and backgrounds.
One word that represents CHE is family. When I first came to campus, I was kind of a little scared and I wasn't sure what to expect. But the people right there during CHE Connections, you just know that they're all coming from the same place. And you know that we all have the same struggles, and it just creates a bond that you're going to carry on throughout the entire year. And even when you walk in the CHE office, someone's always greeting you with a smile. You just know everyone there, and it just makes you feel at home.
The CHE services that help me the most are when it comes to advising. Whenever I have a question, I go to my advisor and ask them what they think, and they help me with guidance through making good decisions to help me in my career.
So the CHE services that help me the most would be the academic writing services. Writing is probably one of the biggest things that I fail in. So reflecting back, when I could have someone give me constructive criticism on my writing and quality feedback on my first draft, my second draft, and then on my final draft, it always helps me turn in a quality paper, and it's a perfect paper.
The best ones that helped me were tutoring, because I wasn't that great at my papers. I learned that in my first class. So going to tutoring and just knowing that they're only there for CHE people really takes the pressure off. And you just get to know them, and it feels comfortable asking for help when you need it. And they always advise me on what to do with my papers and grammar-wise. Also just seeing your advisors and letting them know where you're at. They can give you advice that you never thought you needed, but it really helps you out. Yeah.
I think the CHE classes, such as like the ET, University 101, they're all beneficial in their own way. Just making sure you take the most out of it is probably the most important part.
The CHE classes are really helpful, especially the English courses and the Library 150 course, because with our library it's really big and there's a huge database. So I think having that Library 150 course is really helpful in helping the students navigate how to get through and find peer-reviewed articles. And then the English courses, since they're just college composition classes, they're really helpful as well.
Use your resources as much as possible, because that's what's going to help you transition easier into college. And also it's going to help you do well in your classes. The more you use your resources, the better you're going to do in your grades.
My advice for new CHE participants is to use everything that they have to offer. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because all the resources that you need to be successful are there. You just need to learn how to find them.
The spring receptions are always so exciting because they always bring back an alum. So you get to hear the alum talk about their experiences, actually making it in the workforce, and all that good stuff. But then also you get to see the people that you have watched since freshman year, because it's a cohort, so you follow it from freshman to senior year.
The spring reception was a great way to end the year because you're able to see everyone who has worked very hard to get their degree come together and celebrate the ending of their journey here at UNC and with Che.
Something I look forward to is definitely getting that cap and gown and the diploma that says, congratulations, you've made it to the end.
I think the one thing that most people look forward to when graduation comes around is probably walking across that podium and receiving your degree. Because after 4 years of school, you're finally, you're relieved to finally have the degree, and that's probably the most satisfying.
The final piece of your academic journey is your graduation, walking across the stage to get your degree. For the winter and spring graduates, Che schedules a send-off reception in the Che main office right before the graduation ceremony. The send-off provides an opportunity for the student to take photos with the Che full-time staff and other graduates.
I am now Che alumni, and I think when I think back on Che, it just gave me so many opportunities and so many people, and I'm really thankful for Che and everything they've been able to give me.